Okay. Gotta adjust settings on my webcam again. Give me just a second. I don't know why it does not want to keep. Oh, that's bad. That's a bit more human. Okay. Okay. Oh, we've got Sorlin, we've got Aerodani Tribal, Pizza from the Twitch side of things, and Chrome Mystic is watching. Let's see. I'm back on the test server. Coffee. And I'm ready to continue building. Just checking everything's here. I have actually added beam to my list of things. Let's do that. It looks kind of garbage, but hey, you can actually go over to beam.pro/Vagram and watch if you so choose. Technically, there's supposed to be a shorter delay there or something. I don't know what. I think I have their chat unified as well. I think their chat is here as well. But otherwise, we are still broadcasting to youtube.com/VagramsChats and twitch.tv/Vagram. I'm going to see if I can actually get Beam to work, but I'm seeing one limitation already. Beam chat is only one way. I can only read. I cannot talk back to the Beam chat here, so that's not great. I don't know what that symbol is, Pizza. Sorry. Yeah, hey, Marcus Hutzler, what's going on? Let's swap on over. I did get a certain something working. I can swap over to this. This is Vagram Vision. And this is actually what the build looks like so far.
Beam still has about 5 seconds delay for me.
Oh yeah, it's going to be 3 to 5. The only way you can get the near instantaneous delay is if you use their version of OBS, which is seriously behind in features. And I'm not doing that. So, yeah. Mr. Trilby says hello, and Chrome Mystic says hello from Beam. Okay, I think that's working. Very cool. So I do have all 3 surfaces up and running. Get this over here. Just a little bit. There we go. Hello. Okay, so this is what we've been working on. We were working on this earlier today. I'm going to finish up this building here. I think there are some other people that are going to be doing similar on some of the other buildings, but I'll move over to them once I'm done with this one. But yeah, I'm actually not going to put a block there. I'm going to do glass. I hope everybody's had a good evening. We had some food for dinner. We had pizza, homemade pizza, not some ordered nonsense. Live now. And let's see. That is, I guess, below. Yeah, I don't... Let's see if we can maybe use that for now because I don't know what else to do with this space. I'm gonna have to basically yeah, do this and that. That is supposed to be the bottom level. I might have to. No, I think I'm going to do the bottom the same as the top, so I'll worry about that when I get to it. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be duplicating this on all the other towers over here, and then we're going to start working on more additions. I'll tell you what, real quick, while I got people over here, Beambot. Mr. Erdani now has mod permissions on Beam.
Yay!
You're triple mod now, man.
The mods everywhere.
Yeah, I did try to update to the new version of OBS, version 0.17. Oh my goodness, is it a disaster of crashiness right now? So I'm going to mess with it later. I rolled back to 1.6, which is supposed to have bugs, but it works smoothly for me. So I don't know, whatever. Shrug. Yeah, that is the state of things. But I did. Oh God, what did you do?
Build is one mishap.
I was like, oops. And then we're gonna go all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're actually doing 6. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. Yeah, Chris, we just started. Why is the game in grayscale, says Masa. If you look in the top left corner, you'll see an icon that says Vagram Vision. This is actually how I see the game. This is not just desaturated. This is a specially calibrated filter to show people what kind of color blindness I actually have. This is how I experience Minecraft. I'm not going to leave it here all the time. This is mostly an educational thing that people like to see, so they can see what the build looks like to me. Yeah. Oop, there we go.
Pizza, with all the numbers, is asking if there's going to be a world download for this. And also just double checking, the Vagram Vision filter is overriding the filter with the Discord overlay, correct?
Yeah, for now I don't have it because I don't have enough screen space. So we can actually, you can see what this looks like. Hang on a sec. Since we've got people that are joining us just now on this build, I can go like this, give it a second to recalibrate, and there it is. That's what normal game footage looks like. To answer your question, Pizza Numbers, is this going to be downloadable? I don't know. This is on a test server that's running with a lot of other people with a lot of other bases, but yeah, I could post a world download with this if we wanted to. Sure. It's gonna have a lot of clutter in it, but it is gonna be a thing. Yeah. Go over here. I need to do... Okay, if I remember right... This is the bottom floor. Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. Yes, that is exactly what I was fixing to do. Which I think is... that? That's actually... Is that...
No, there are first some small spires. No glass.
Okay, I see. Yeah, we're gonna do this, and actually this is not. Wee, dun, 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 dun. We're gonna put that there, which means I think that is the way it's... Do we have something off here?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, I think this is too high. I think that's too high. I can't... Let me go up and look at the top. Hang on a sec. Something feels off about that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. This is, this is a private test server. It is basically a server for people to help me test my mod pack. Whoops. So people that support me on patreon.com/Vagram, or if they are a supporter on YouTube Gaming, a sponsor, then they can actually get a slot on the server and participate with everybody else and generally help me do things. Mr. Trilby says, woohoo, we can all blow up Dark Preacher's base. Does he have a base on the test server?
He might. I don't know.
Okay.
Holy crap, it is snow. I'm around, I can't look out my window.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to declare this building done. I don't need one of those. Actually, I don't need any of those right now. I might use that. Let's put that there and that there for the time being. Okay. Hey, Mallrat, what's going on, man? Let's see. We need to paint some glowstone over here. Walk around, walk around. We need to get some multi-parts going for some basic shapes, I'm thinking. That we can...
I hit the battery for the elevator in the building for now behind some chisel block.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what you're talking about. Okay. So that is the north building complete. Lobby, three floors up, 3 floors down, plus a roof. So now we just need to get everybody to do the same thing everywhere else. I'm going to go down here and look at this real quick. Think. Nope, wrong block. Actually, you know what I might have to do? Is that, which means, yeah. I'm gonna leave that for now. Actually, no, I can't do that. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and do the same thing on this side. Do this, a little bit of that. And I need to basically mimic this on the other. Do that. Okay. Kind of reminds me of Laptuo Castle in the Sky. What?
It's an anime.
Oh, of course. Of course, that's why I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we got a big crowd in here, man. I actually have started broadcasting on Beam as of right now. So I actually have 2 people in Twitch, 3 people on Beam, and 21 on YouTube. Neato. Can you play Thank You for the Music by ABBA? No, I can't. I don't want to because I don't want to get a copyright strike.
I think on the west tower, the end of the building is not quite right.
The what?
The western end of the west tower, I don't think there's room for the elevator yet.
West Tower probably has not been brought up to speed. Whoops. With everything.
Boink.
Give me just a second here.
Ah, I'm stuck.
That looks somewhat familiar, says Mallrat. It is very evocative of previous stuff I have done, yes, because I am always striving
Thanks for luck.
to find the better sky base. I'm always looking for basically the better way to do things, and I do think that symmetrical designs end up coming out more useful. I think they're more visually pleasing to the common person. And, yeah. Okay, so now what we do is we do bonk, 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 bonk. And I'm just gonna pull that across. For now, we actually...
Berg's in chat.
Do what?
Berg's in chat.
Run!
Flee!
Technically, Ferg could step on the server.
He could.
Iridani, would you mind going and de-trolling on Twitch? Because I'm late to Twitch.
Me and Greylock already de-trolled.
Yay, thank you.
Welcome.
Yep, Erdani's handling things. Okay, cool. I don't remember about
I
that.
have like 3 chat windows open right now. I've got Beam, Twitch, and YouTube gaming open right now.
And you
2
still
monitors
manage
for
to
the
build
win.
things?
2 monitors for the win.
Dude, Iridani, you are the first one to actually be triple modded. Because I don't even have a Beam account.
Yep.
I just logged in with Discord.
Okay. I do believe that is a symmetrical build to the other one now.
Looks like it to me.
Yeah. The heck is this for? Not sure what that's all about, but we have fixed it. Whee! Okay, so. Yeah, North Tower is the reference design. That's the one that can be copied. Hey, Ferg, what's going on? Watching via YouTube gaming app, says Mallrat. Cool, man. Yeah, Ferg, it is. It says it's quite the structure. I tell you what, we just did a 2-hour live stream earlier in the day where we just started this from scratch. And I've had Chromistic, Dragon Racer, Eridani Tribal, and I think even Saffron stepped on at one point to help out.
Mm-hmm.
Preach is on all 3 also. Wait a minute. Is Preach on Beam?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I don't see him saying anything over there. Nope.
I don't see him in here.
Yep, he's not in there right now. He might have an account, but he's not over here right now. Greylock has one too. Eventually, I will get as many moderators in all 3 locations as I can, but the Beam thing is brand new just to see if it would work, basically.
I actually have a Beam account, but I got a little too much stuff running right now. I wouldn't like that too much.
Yeah. Well, I figure if I keep doing it this way, we'll eventually get people where some folks just hang out in one particular chat as opposed to all 3 of them, you know, but we'll see. I'm sure MC is laggy enough with that in-client streaming being added. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, with 110? No, don't do it.
Yeah, so I was at my parents to see my brother before he heads back to Georgia. Well, that's cool. Hey, Ferg, you didn't work today, right? You actually did get today off, I'm hoping. You work hard enough as is, man. Let's do a little bit of totally wrong. Doot. Doot.
Oh, now I'm sneezing. Crap.
Now you're what?
Now I'm sneezing.
That's
Eyes are going cross-eyed.
not my fault.
It's all Ferg's fault.
Are you allergic to Ferg or something?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, let's put one of those there. One of those there.
The height's all right, at least on the western tower, so I didn't miscount.
Yay! It should be 5, and then 1 floor line, and then 5 and 1 floor line, over and over, basically. So now I can come over here. Wait a minute. Oh, we are missing some undersides. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to do this real quick. I love the accent that this gives. I think it's cool. And then we can do right there, and bop bop, bibbity bibbity. Okay, awesome. That is still missing a block. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go back down all the way to the ground. Ooh. Yep. That's starting to look awesome, even from down here. As I see somebody else plummet out of the sky.
Public realm.
Yep.
I had to jump down to make sure that I see the overlays for light.
Yeah, Berg, you do have actually, I think you do have access to the test server if you ever want to step on. Everybody on the LP server has access to the test server, so. Okay. I do believe it is time for me to start working on the lower dome. And I'm gonna do that. Nope. Da, 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 da. Yes. Yeah, I'm not dead set on triple live streaming all the time, by the way. I'm testing out Beam to see if it's a better fit for me, you know, then like maybe it works better than Twitch, I don't know. Maybe we get more traffic than Twitch. Who knows? Cross connect that. Yeah, well also Patreon said double the trouble, exactly. I am stuck with you, Ferg. I can confirm that. You are my favorite kind of plague. I like Ferg. He's cool. Yeah, we all are, says Dragon Richard. Yeah, yeah, I will readily and handily fight anybody that says that Ferg is not a good builder, because he actually does some really amazing stuff. I still think, while I did get lost in it several times, I still think his giant hollow mountain was one of my favorite builds of his. Specifically because it was just so vast, and it really did look like a natural kind of a land shape outside. I thought that was amazing. Okay. we're connecting at the corners. So I'm going to do one in, one down. Here again. And I'm actually just going to pull all the way across. Yep, okay. Man, these clouds make it hard to see stuff. Good grief.
That's why I always disable them.
There's like rendering errors. They're showing up in front of stuff as opposed to behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're rendering on the wrong layer or something. Let's do that. A little bit of that. Okay. So if I destroy that and destroy that, I think, yeah, we are totally lit up here because the glass is glowstone, basically. Painted glowstone. Awesome. We have had to hide the dialers and the power supplies for the teleporters upstairs down here, but that's okay.
You could technically break the dialers. I set them to permanently teleport to spawn.
Maybe in a minute. We'll see. Okay, let's put that up for now. Yeah. Ooh, it's getting there. I tell you what. Hey, AC Kira, what's going on? AC Kirka. I always mispronounce the second half of your name. What's going on, AC? How are you? You are part of Unified Tri-Stream. I'm also streaming on YouTube, YouTube Gaming, YouTube, whatever, and Twitch. So hi, how are you? Yeah, how was your New Year's, AC? What's happening? Yeah, Berg says that mountain was one of my favorite builds. Everyone's favorite builds. I think it was a great idea, dude. You basically got a generic shapes from a builder from RF Tools, made it into this big thing, and then you mounted it. And it was just, I thought it was genius. New Year's, says AC. Well. Mine was pretty good. It was boring. It was kind of quiet, but I mean, it was good. I liked it.
I spent it playing video games with my friends.
That's a good way to spend it. Yeah, AC, you said spent the eve foam fixing more Minecraft. My pack actually uses your foam fix now, so thank you very much for the mod. It actually works very, very well. It's helped us a lot. It is actually in my Minecraft pack now. Duh. Somebody got the ceiling wrong on this one. What the heck, folks? Get this. Yeah. Boop. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna go to this one too. Kind of weird how foam fix is right now on the way to become most popular mod of all time. Yeah, it's a super useful mod, and it is incredibly valuable for 110 because performance, for me at least, for 110 has been toilet. So I greatly appreciate it. I don't like using Optifine because Optifine messes with so much of the rendering. I end up with a lot of ugly blocks, you know? Stuff that doesn't render right. You get weird pattern overlap. Stuff like that. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. So, yeah. Yeah, I tell you what. This is going to be a vast amount of community space. We need windows down here.
used the wrong block, it seems.
Dun dun dun. Boop. And then just do this. Yeah, Foam Picks has been very useful for our mod pack, so thank you very much for it. It's been very cool to have it. Foam Picks, I try not to do very horrible hacks, just slightly horrible ones. Yeah, we're using your, what is it, lawful good version, not your chaotic neutral or whatever it was. I loved the alignment-centric versions of it. I thought that was genius. Oh yeah, Charset we had on Forgecraft for a while. It's good to see you're back at it. I think it's still on there, pretty sure. Okay, this goes all the way across here. Get a line of these right there. Well, that's wrong. There we go. Goes all the way up. Yep.
I think you can put the elevator into this one.
I forgot who was doing that in the last stream. I think that was Dragon Racer.
Yeah, but I can just copy it.
Okay.
What's that? Doing the edging, the...
No, the elevators. Somebody was setting them up.
I think
Oh,
it
that
was
was
Chrome
me.
Mystic.
I did the
Okay.
North Tower and this one. The East Tower. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Lawful good, chaotic neutral. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, lawful and anarchy. Oh, right. I'm probably thinking too much D&D on the brain. So yeah. Yeah, periodically I get an idea in my head. And thank you. Periodically I get an idea in my head for a build that I have to get built. And quite often I end up doing it in creative because I'm an instant gratification kind of a builder. But, it is rare that I have a series run in Minecraft nowadays, run long enough that I can actually nail down a big build like this. And, yeah. So, yeah. Sitting in GUIs all day long. I just started broadcasting on Beam again. I haven't touched Beam since like March because they had a pretty low, earlier this year, they had a pretty low cap on their bit rates and I was hitting it constantly. They have since raised and improved their services so much, and they have transcoding like YouTube does. I didn't know they had that. That's a big deal. Transcoding is very important to me. So yeah. You will definitely be seeing more of me doing creative builds on Beam. That is a thing. Okay. So the end goal is to get a building. It's going to be probably here-ish. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to curb the walkway or if I want to do it straight out so that it'll give a bit more separation for a larger structure. Part of me is thinking straight out. Yeah. It's going to look epic once we get the outer towers fixed. So yeah. Let's bring up this. Do that. There we go. Okay. Let's get okay, this one's done. This one's done. Need to do, I think I can go ahead and do some of this and help out Mr. Dragon Racer, I think. Okay, we go over here. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Then we can pop these out. Da-da-da. There we go. Yeah, yep.
Okay, copying of the elevator setting works even across towers.
Does it really?
It took me about 2 minutes to set up the elevator over here.
Nice.
Ever thought about world edit, Bigram?
You know, every time I start creative build, that's probably one of the first things somebody asks me. How come you don't use world edit? A world edit is very cool, but
This is the lowest floor, right, Eridani, or one below?
That's the lowest. This is the
Perfect.
lowest.
In regards to world edit, to a certain extent, I see the appeal of it, but it is a different kind of a builder. When you start using world edit, you start really doing broad stroked kind of. You can do broad strokes of world changes, like painting biomes and sculpting landscape, and a lot of times I just don't think that big or that grandiose of scale. It's also an issue of the fact that for a long time it didn't work with mods. That wasn't a thing. It has just been within the last, I don't know, year that it actually started cooperating with mods and modded blocks. So yeah. Whoop, Ferg's joined us. Everybody duck.
Flee!
Run! I'm pretty sure.
Oops.
Yep. Okay.
That's right, you run away.
No TNT for you. Okay.
TNT sheep.
Also, I know Charset was on Forge for a while, and then I kind of fell out for a while. Yeah, I understand that. Comes and goes. You know, that cycle, the on-off cycle of modded Minecraft, is very common. So, yeah.
And the elevator is set.
Nice.
AC says, of course, me being stubborn, I refused to buy another RAM stick for $25. Foam Picks initially began in July, but my initial idea of tackling the problem didn't really work too well. So the necessity of a mod being born out of the fact that they were too stubborn to buy more memory. I think that's hilarious and very, very appropriate. Sup, bro, sup. You should be getting sparks automatically. If you're not getting sparks automatically when you're watching a beam stream, you need to contact support. I can't fix that. But yes, AC, I'm very, very happy that you decided to follow through on Foam Picks. It has been very nice. Okay. I'm just kind of glancing at these towers to see if there's anything readily apparent that's leaping out at me as not being. Oh, yeah, hang on a sec. With this south tower, I need to fix a couple of things. Woo! Okay, there we go. I put these accents in. Oh, it's fixed back here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Also, I don't really like that, so I do that. Yeah. Yeah. In terms of you know, I might do. I might extend that water all the way to the top. We'll see though. Somebody went a little crazy with the, or did they? No, wait a minute. Okay, I see. Never mind. It just looks a little weird. I think... I'll leave it. With World Edit, it really is one of those things where I did not start off in the habit of using World Edit, and once I learned about World Edit, it wasn't a thing that was very, very friendly with mods. Now that it is, I haven't needed a point where I thought, you know what, I need to copy and paste this entire thing into a new world, until literally December, like beginning of December when we were kicking off Life in the Buffer, Season 4 of Ingram's Chance. That was the first time I was like, you know what, I need to copy this out of this world and paste it into that world without any of the block IDs getting shuffled. I kick myself for not using World Edit, but, you know, hey. Oh, wait a minute. I see Greylock. Oh, he is moderated already. Okay, never mind. Well, that problem solved itself. Boop, boop. Okay, there we go.
Bigger, have you thought about using the sea lanterns through the glass for a glowing ring underneath here on the bottom of it?
Yes, actually, what I want to do, these sea lanterns that are here are not permanent. I'm going to move these. And what I think I want to do is I want to have it move them down one layer and out so you can see it from the outside. And then I want to make the entire water column go straight down to the ground, like same shape, and have a little building down there that kind of like a, I don't want to say a receiving or a visitor center, but kind of like the front door, you know? And it's got this nice little building that uses some of the same blocks and decoration as this thing. And the water column just comes straight down into the center of that building. I think it would be cool. We could put a teleporter down there up to here if we wanted to, and then also have the waterfall if people wanted to take that route, you know?
Oh, so like maybe like a nice little gazebo straight down, like just a small little building, kind of like what we did at the Spawn Village on Season 3.
Yes, exactly. It's just a nice little gazebo, kind of an open air building. Have it open on all four sides, supports at the corner, have a roof on it, maybe some stairs up into it. That's it. And use the same kind of blocks for decoration, you know, the white, the black, the weird. So yeah. Greylock says
I just built the world's most dangerous elevator.
Yep. It's got no bottom safety net on it.
And no rails, nothing.
Rails, you don't need those.
That's not as crazy as half my safety issues in my builds.
AC, I actually have gotten to the point to where my pack currently, I have to devote about 5 gigs of RAM to run it. I'm holding off on adding any more mods to it because I really don't want to push up to that 6 gig marker. I'm being stubborn about it. See if that sounds familiar.
You stubborn now.
And yes, I agree. Chisels and Bits is a miracle of performance. You're 100% right. I will readily admit that while I do like aspects of Carpenter's blocks more, still, I definitely prefer the performance that you gain from Chisels and Bits. Yeah, it's way smoother.
Yeah, they did a good job. Although I miss the really sharp edges that you'd get with
Actually,
Carpenter's block.
You know what I miss the most, Berg? The doors.
Yeah.
Putting glowstones, the garage doors.
No. Like
No,
the normal
Carpenter's doors.
Yeah, Carpenter's doors, where you could actually put whatever blocks onto it and change it. You remember how in your mountain build you had those doors that were made out of blue stained glass?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I went different.
We don't have anything like that in this pack. It's not possible, literally. Malice's doors
You
have
can do
all
it
these
with.
fancy things, but yeah. Do it
You
with
can't
what?
use the glass blocks on Malice's doors? I thought you could.
There's no door that's skinnable.
There is.
The door
There is a
factory.
door build in Malice's.
Is there?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. You gotta use
That's
the
how
machine.
all the
and you
doors are
place
done on the
blocks.
project.
Oh, you got to use a machine.
Yeah,
make-
you gotta use
It's
it
still not quite the same, though.
to make the doors.
Yeah, I see the appeal of that. At least we can do it somehow, but it's still the factor of, with Carpenters, it was really easy. No, I'm running it 5 gigs of declared. I'm having to declare 4 to 5 gigs. I can get it to run on MMC with 4 gigs declared for the pack. I have 16 gigs of memory, but I can declare 4 gigs of memory for it on MMC. I have to declare 5 gigs on Curse. But I can't get it to work. No, we don't need Draconic Evolution, Marcus. You're nuts. Java currently uses 1 gig more than actually allocated in practice. This is because of a thing called native memory leaks. That's interesting. What? There's a problem with Java? How dare you?
No.
Unheard of.
I know.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have on Curse. I have 4.5 gigs of RAM allocated, and it runs. It starts.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, a lot of people tell me I don't use Builder's Wands enough. I should use World Edit. It's just, you know, how you start those building habits. What kind of habits you get into.
Who cares how you do the epic build as long as you do the epic build, right?
Right. That's my point.
I get yelled at for unorganized chests all the time. That's just chests.
Yeah.
With RF tools, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
RF tools and storage drawers.
Resonant Rise 4 fits in 3 gigabytes declared, 3.5 on Bumpix. Yeah, I'm still trying to get word back from some of the tuning experts from the Resonant Rise pack. I know the guy that's, I know some of the guys that are the heads of those teams, and the man that was behind the original Resonant Rise. So I'm still trying to hear back from them on maybe swapping notes on how they managed to tune their pack so much better than mine is.
Yeah, because don't they have a lot of the same mods you do too?
They actually have a lot of the same mods we have and more. They have other mods we don't.
They have Draconic Evolution.
I will readily admit I dislike Draconic Evolution just out of sheer stubbornness.
It was hard.
I've never played with it. Not
Really hard.
You know, stubbornness. No.
It is so overpowered.
That too.
Well, I mean, my point is, okay, way back in VC2, I tell you what, AC, if you want to see my pack, it is public on the Curse Launcher. You can go to Curse Launcher and just search for my name, Vagram. It's there. Get beta 1.2. And yeah, I cannot get my pack to start with less than 4 gigs. And I definitely have less mods than Resonant Rise 4. Definitely. Now, is it a major chunk? No. But it's the point now to where if I add something like Railcraft or Draconic Evolution, that bumps memory up just enough that I can't actually get it to start with my current memory settings. I would have to bump it up to 6 or 5 on MMC. So yeah. Where's Mr. Fluffy Ferg? He's running around here somewhere. Yes, they do.
Somewhere.
You act like I'm gonna just touch something and destroy the whole build.
Well,
I'm not sure what.
We don't have Raymine installed, so it shouldn't be that bad.
I don't know what a version of Foamfix we have. AC? I'm not sure. So yeah.
the east building looks to be done. Double check really quick.
And yeah, when I say tune their pack, I was talking to Dave Fayram, Stormcloud9, who does not maintain the pack directly anymore, but he still has a lot of kind of say in things and sway, and he keeps up with the development team that's maintaining the pack now, which is God Nero and a couple other dudes. And they have done a specific amount of, I think they have a few custom mods they're using, and a lot of settings adjustments and things like that that we just haven't done. So yeah, I definitely would be of the mindset to compare notes to them and see what they're doing that we're not, you know. I'm literally just putting this glass out here to, oh my gosh, go away, rain. I know somebody probably actually needs that rain, but I don't care right now. I really don't. It starts raining every 5 minutes, almost literally on the clock on the LP server, and it's dumb. I'm so tired of it.
Supposedly in 111 they have a feature to turn rain completely off.
Well, I mean, right now I could do a looping command block and fix its wagon really quick. Yeah,
I put a ring of lanterns on the bottom. I'm just wanting to see what it looks like through the glass.
okay.
Your main thing. Honestly, you don't hardly see the blue, which is nice. So that way, when it's dark out, you'll see this glowing ring in the sky.
Yeah, you know,
Ooh.
take your time, AC. I appreciate any input. If somebody can tell me, hey, you know, this is really dumb that you've got this setting on or whatever. Like, I tried to turn off a lot of particle effects, excessive particle effects, even some medium level particle effects, because we had a lot of mods that were doing excess rendering or excess particle stuff that just didn't need to be done, and that affects frame rate on a lot of my viewers that use my pack on lower end machines. So that was one thing. Okay, I think there's...
I have a high-end machine and I still appreciate the lower particle effects.
Yeah. I think the South Tower is literally the last tower.
Yep.
Oh. Aridani's
Don't mind
setting
me.
up. Yeah, Aridani's setting up a weather obelisk. Kiro says I may have 5 inches of snow tomorrow. Really? Jeez, it was like 78 degrees Fahrenheit over here in Texas earlier today. Dumb.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
supposed
Donnie,
to
why
get
don't you
snow.
just use a rain shield? It's easier.
Is there? Hold on.
Just place it down and no more rain for about 100 blocks.
Hold on. Oh, I want to do my most difficult version.
I always go difficult.
It has to be complicated, or it's not worth the time.
Ferg, I thought you go murderous because the first time I was on the same server as you, you killed me about 2 minutes in.
That was this one.
That was the first version of the test pack.
I like my refined glowstone.
Here we go.
That looks kind of neat. They don't have the super white block anymore. I love that white block in the
The
chisel.
super white glowstone block?
Yeah,
Yeah, they took out a whole bunch of the chisel glowstone textures and put in a whole bunch of new ass ones.
they're neat, but
Yeah,
at
that's
least
a
kept-
good word for them.
I do not call
they
them
should have
neat.
kept the old ones.
Well,
too.
that's the thing, is that the new ones have directional shadows on them. That drives me
Ooh.
it drives me bonkers. I don't want built-in directional shadows on something.
That sounds like you and Carpenter's blocks placing them dang things.
It's one of the reasons why I liked Carpenter's blocks, the normal cubes. You put it down, fill it with whatever you want to, and then just shift right click it with dust, and you could quickly turn anything into a lit block. It wasn't, oh,
Yeah,
I
I know.
I have to set up a painting machine. I have to paint it a glowstone block with whatever. It's like, nah.
Yeah. Trying to find a good ring block here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I do like the painting machine.
one, disable clouds to increase FPS by 10 or 15%. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I disabled them.
wow, okay. Hey, that's good. This should be fixed in Forge for 1.11.2 soon, but for now, ... Thank you, AC. That is very, very important. Kiro
I'm
says,
happy.
I live in Northern California. I'm sorry. Snow levels are at sea level tonight? Are flakes at sea level tonight? Oh, okay.
I live in Switzerland. We don't have any snow.
I live in Minnesota. We got
live-
snow.
Yeah,
Getting
because,
more
you
snow
know, there's
tomorrow.
no such thing as the Swiss Alps. Is that not part of Switzerland?
No, obviously not. You're crazy.
Even in the Alps, we don't have barely any snow. Most ski areas are like a small white band in the brown of the mountains.
Yeah. Nico asks, "Are you good at redstone? Can you show how to build a switch gate?" I'm not good at vanilla redstone. That's why I do modded. I will admit that.
I only do know like basics in redstone-ish. This like rain.
Hold on. Testing thing. Oh, I need power. Or need power.
Rain shield.
What giant glass? Oh yeah, it goes through glass now.
What?
The rain, doesn't it?
Yep.
Build a giant clear glass. That's silly. I should. It's horrible. What giant piece of crap? Yeah, I helped.
Why build such a complicated machine when a simple rain shield does the same?
Because I like complicated.
Get the complicated machine working faster, please. Thank you.
There it goes.
I have found my use. I'm here just to toggle rain. Or are we building? I am liking this build though. This looks awesome. I have no help whatsoever, but it's awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Berg. I appreciate it. Hey, Preach, what's going on?
I need to mess with chiseling bits more. I have no idea what I'm doing with that mod.
Hey, AC, we actually have a heap dump from our live server from some bug that is cropping up with one specific set of chunks and one specific player. They literally can't step on the server, or it actually starts a memory spiral that crashes out garbage collection, and it bugs out world saves, so it ends up corrupting the level dats and shifting all the block IDs one. So we have to back up a lot and keep one guy off the server. If you ever get bored and want to look at that heap dump, I send it to Lex, but I have heard nothing back from Lex Manos as of yet. So
Oh, he is a really busy.
he is busy. However, he did ask for the heap dump and said he'd get
Yeah, he
back to me
did,
once he
so.
read it. So
Read faster.
I don't know. It's just one of those things where this is kind of a critical bug that we actually have. Trunks literally cannot step on the LP server, and I don't think anybody can go to.
Ew.
I don't think anybody can go to their base either. So it's not great right now.
Had a similar bug on a different pack, only the player could not step into the end without completely crashing the server.
Yeah.
We had it with me and Gabro on the last iteration on the pack. I couldn't step back in since I once ported to Gabro's base.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Dum 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 dum.
Ooh. Bet if you use these light these black colored blocks with the painting machine, that'd make an awesome glowstone looking thing.
Somebody has actually set up a painting machine in the middle, the top level atrium, in the middle of the Sky Mall.
Yeah, that was me.
And yes,
Sky Mall.
yeah, people started calling it Sky Mall, so I'm just sticking with it.
Yeah.
Kind of like subscribers.
Yep.
Scrubs.
I like how everyone just started calling my mountain Ferg Mountain. I call it the Mountain of Madness.
Isn't that basically the same thing?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I thought. Okay, I'm trying to think about next steps. I think I have an idea. I'm hoping it's not going to look garbage. Let's do a little bit of... What tower is this? Okay, that's the north tower. Perfect. Let's do a nice big... That is too big. That's too low. Let's go with too big. There are worse problems to have. Yep. Okay. What I'm thinking about doing. This could be a very dumb idea. Let's see. Okay, that is totally lit up. Now what we do... Pull this all the way back. So what I think would be cool is having a larger kind of an atrium shape. Like a big greenhouse, lots of glass on the walls and on the side. And have the walkway elevated slightly, so when you're walking through it, initially you are walking over the garden space. And
Oh, kind of like your center building here?
yeah, kind of, sort of. Let's do that. So yeah, you would have this, and then like down here we could do an offshoot to do stairs coming down onto the lower level where the actual, like, the work floor, so to speak, is. I think that could be neat. I need to figure out what I want to make the outline of the building, though. I'm thinking about making it more this way. What happens if I pull both of these? How close am I going to get to the other structures? Let's do a little bit of... Okay, I don't think that's a horrible shape. I am going to change it slightly, though. So that. Which means now... Downloaded the pack, time to run it, says AC. I will be curious to see what your performance is like. We have not had great performance. Server has actually been worse than client. A lot of people complain about low frame rate, but there have been so many problems with memory leaks and whatnot with the pack. It's not been great.
It seems the south tower is completed.
Oh lordy, I have notifications turned on for Rappel, and I just got bombarded with beeps, says Greater C. Yeah, we've been doing some giveaways on the Discord server for League of Ordinary Gamers, for anybody that actually is concerned with such silliness. Let's do that.
I'm just gonna blame Preacher.
Always Preacher's fault.
Yep.
Wait, I thought that was Ferg.
I was gonna say, I thought it was always Ferg's fault.
No, the giveaways are always Preacher's fault.
Okay, got it. Giveaways, Preacher. Everything else, Ferg.
Pretty much. Okay, awesome.
What if you match your pathway with your design here?
What do you mean?
So it-
Who, what, where?
The corner here. You know how your this corner looks? Rather than having it sharp edge, match that.
Oh, yeah, I was figuring we could do a little bit of scalloping like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So basically, the white walkway will be elevated over the actual ground floor level within this area, and I think it could be cool if we turn this into a giant like garden space or a green space. If we did it right, then we could have 2 or 3 blocks below this, so you could walk under this bridge and we could actually have, you know, whatever. If we wanted to, I tell you what, let's do it. No, that's actually right. If we wanted to, we could actually do an inset glass.
Oh, you can make it lower and then have it like 5 or 6 blocks down too, wouldn't be bad. And then you
Yeah.
can have like just tree. The walkway is almost tree level.
Well, what I'm thinking about doing at least, I'm gonna have a pretty thick band around here. Hey Taz, hey, what's going on? Oh God, dropping out of the sky. Can you use stairs or slabs to round the black rings and soften them a little? Stairs sideways or slabs? Well, I mean, slabs is still gonna look the same from the top down. And there is no such thing as sideways stairs anymore. We would have to construct those out of micro parts or chisels and bits. And if we did it out of chisels and bits or micro parts, it's not going to cross connect. So, maybe? I don't know.
Another thing where carpenter's blocks were great, just those stairs.
Yeah.
I think I'll have to put the anti-rain shields a bit higher than here.
Okay. I'm not going to do a glass bottom on this. It's going to be solid. What I'm probably going to do here in a minute, though, is switch over to the marble blocks.
Copy that same design you got here, except put it sideways.
Well, I don't know. I could use the building designs. What I'm thinking about doing is basically I want this to kind of, you know, the big thick black band on this, on the side, around the side of the building. I want to have, like right now, if I wanted to, I could put a floor right here, but that means that if we put dirt like here, there's only 2 blocks between, and that's not great. So I do think that you are right that it would be better to lower this to where you could almost get the walkway at tree level. I think that'd be good. I'm just trying to think about what I want the outside to look like. We could do a little bit. Whoops. I haven't had any more issues after I push the RAM to 6.5. Yeah, I've had to, or up my RAM to 6.5. Yeah, I've had to push mine. I have it on 4 on MMC, and I have it on 5 on Curse. That is the best I can literally do. Okay, if we do this, we could have this same kind of inset thing, you know, coming all the way down to like here, and we could put some glass down here if we wanted to, but I don't think I would do that this low down.
You could could always add some glass in the like little corner designs too.
Like I could do some. I could put some right there. And then we would have to do like this. So then we'd come across, and this would actually be inset like that. Would that be? Then we would actually be having a floor. The dirt would be like here. Hang on a sec. Grass here. Then we could do. But part of me wants to make sure we have at least 2 or 3 layers of dirt so that you can dig down and run water and trenches and stuff like that. I don't want to just have dirt and then floor.
Yeah. Wonder if you, and you're gonna have it curved on the bottom too. I take it, just a little curved in.
Yeah, it's gonna be rounded in a little bit.
That, like, well, if you set your grass level here, yeah, around the edges you wouldn't be able to do much, but you could always do the dirt, leave the dirt there, and then just around like the edge areas, it'll be one block, but towards the middle you'll have more block space.
I'll tell you what, let's experiment with something real quick. Let's do that. And then if we did do ah. We do this. And then if we wanted to, then at this point, I could do this. And this
you
would
could also add some design to that too if you wanted some black and purple
yeah,
on the bottom.
make it a bit more interesting across the bottom, yeah. Mod Pack seems to use 1.9 right now after booting, which means it should load it. No. In 3.5 declared. Yeah, I can't get mine to load in less than 4 declared on MMC. I have to declare 4.
Did you want this broken up too here? It's thin enough. It shouldn't be too bad.
No, it's just going to be that one band, I think. I will admit that a lot of my testing has not been redone since we put foam picks in. I'm not even sure how far behind we are on what version of foam picks. But, you know, we have just recently put that in with the 1.2 update. And when I was planning the 1.2 update with foam picks, I literally could not add. I'm trying to remember what the mod was. It was another mod that wasn't even that big. It wasn't Draconic Evolution or anything that large. But it would not. See what I want to do? I want to just have that a little wider. Oh, Aerodynamic Tribal left the game.
Yeah, that's on purpose. I'm gonna test this out really quick.
Are you gonna leave these corners sharp here? The 2 outside ones.
I do want, yeah, the ones out here, opposites these, I want these to stay sharp. Yeah. But yeah, we did have a lot of problems with people using the pack. With the 1.1 version of the pack, before we put foam picks in, we couldn't get a lot. Some people had to devote 6 gigs of RAM. That is not how that's going to be. I think it's going to have to go that way, whatever. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. Actually, I'm going to leave that there.
Getting a little excited there, huh?
Only actually a couple of blocks. You have to pull it past and then trim it back, basically. But yeah, I went about one too far. Okay, this is gonna be...
Damn it, the rain shields can only be set on solid blocks, so building a small structure for them isn't that easy.
I've got 4 of them hidden under each tower. Well, 1 under each tower.
Oh, you already got them? Okay, then I don't have to build a structure for them.
Yep, they're hidden.
I declared 3 gigs and it worked fine. Unexplainable. Okay, then I might need to retest with that version of with the latest version. I'm gonna have a pack update coming out here in the next week, 1.3, and I will. One of the things I will be doing is updating foam picks, so we might get even greater improvements. But we've also got problems with the server. We've got big problems with garbage collection and general performance issues on the server.
Hashtag blame Java.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I will redo some testing, but
Well, I managed to successfully launch the game with 3.5. Trying 3 now.
with Curse, I cannot go below.
Curse.
Yeah, with Curse, I can't go on my system below 5. It literally will not launch. But there's something else weird going on about my Curse version as well, because with Curse, I cannot direct capture Minecraft, the Minecraft Java window with OBS, but it works fine with MMC. So there's something innately different with how Curse runs the Java window through the launcher, the Mojang launcher, in comparison to how they do it with MMC. There's just something different, something weird. So I cannot capture Minecraft game window directly. And it's frustrating as all heck. I'm going to pull this all the way across for now. If somebody wants to swap out a clever design later, whatever.
Wonder how your stair design would look in the middle of your black stripe here. Because you got it 3 blocks high, it might look pretty interesting.
You mean like inset it to where it points towards the middle and then
Yeah, where it points out.
out or in?
Oh, so the inside would still be the black band. And then the out would be,
I figured, hang on a sec. Come over to where I am real quick. Oh, this is 3 tall. Yeah, maybe. I figured we'd do that. But that's going to look funky because we have...
oh yeah, that ain't gonna look right. Never mind.
We could do
It
this.
Ooh, that looks sharp.
But
Then
you-
it matches. Do you have your corner pieces here? Because then you could go off your corner piece up here.
yeah, well, there's corners across the bottom, outside corners. I mean, over here that you could copy, just middle mouse click. But you're going to, but that's the thing though, is that we don't want to do this all the way around the corners. You're going to want to do it up to, like, technically, these are supposed to stop here. Whoops. Which means they would not cross connect. So what you would have to do is you would have to come all the way up to there.
Oh, okay.
And then leave this, right? So you would go all the way across and do that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, well I can.
Does that look? Do you like that look?
I think
This
it looks
is your
neat.
build.
Yeah, I think it looks neat. Definitely. I think it'll add some visual appeal to an otherwise boring thing. Which means we're gonna have it there.
Sure, it goes by after I replace what I did.
Yep, 100%.
Stop breaking stuff.
Ooh, me?
No, I was talking to.
What is this?
I'm just farting around a bit.
Okay.
That was Dragon Racer. Blame him.
Let's do that. There, I like that better. I don't want to have the thing all the way across. And it would be here. Yeah, there we go. Catch up on chat. Decocraft seems to eat a lot of RAM. Yes, it does. And since it stores model data in a model, FoamFix is not deduplicating it. I'll give you an approximate after calculations run on my PC. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, Decocraft does use a lot of memory. It is, unfortunately, however, kind of one of those mods that I just really love. There have been conversations on Twitter with Raspberry Fox and Professor Mobius, the folks that did most of the actual hard model code and stuff behind it. They have had discussions in recent history over the last couple of weeks about does that need to be improved, and let's say people got a little testy about that. So I have not dared raise my voice as the fact that maybe Decocraft's memory footprint needs to be lowered a tad bit.
I just miss how in the original version you could have stuff next to each other without it.
Yeah, the models are all slightly bigger than one block now, and that bugs the crap out of me.
Well, it's not just that. You can't put stuff next together half the time like you used to be able to.
Yeah, because it's all slightly bigger than one block.
Yeah.
So there's overlap, basically.
I do like how this turned out. This turned out very nice.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Every once in a while I have a good idea.
Don't push your luck.
Alright, one good idea. I'm good for the year.
There we go. We can slack off till December, folks. Anybody know what know a modded MC server with the ICBM mod I can play on? Sorry, guys, Bonic Acid. I don't think ICBM has been updated. Well, I'm not sure if it's been updated to 110. Even if it does, the 1.7 version was kind of crap for performance and for bugs. Like, I never got it to really run nice.
Someone is trying to bring it up to
Yeah.
newer Minecraft versions, but I'm not sure where it's at currently.
Glass line in the middle or panes. We could do panes here. Yes.
I think it looks nice with the black stripe through the middle.
Yeah, I kind of do like the black stripe through the middle. That's me, though.
Check no babble.
I think the glass would make it far too busy.
Yeah, Decocraft uses 300 megabytes of memory, or 20% of your pack's idle memory usage. Doesn't shock me a bit. And I'm afraid I cannot deduplicate them with FoamFix because, begin technobabble, the vector type Decocraft uses is mutable, and I cannot trust that those will never change in time. And technobabble. Hey, Thiepa98, what's going on? So yeah, I need to talk to Raspberry Fox about politely seeing if we can get some memory footprint improvements, because right now Minecraft itself is so bad in terms of or Forge under Minecraft 110 memory management's bad, so I need to see if I can get something improved about that.
It's a bit of both, really, because vanilla, even 110 vanilla, eats more of my memory than 1710 did.
Yeah, It's just that it's kind of the vanilla changes just magnify the problem when it hits Forge. So it's kind of like a 5-fold issue, you know. It might be a little bit of an issue with vanilla, but once it hits Forge and Forge starts iterating on it, then it becomes a really bad problem. I never can remember which one of these works with the Builder's Wand or the Swapper's Wand. One of these, I think these glass blocks don't work with the Swapper's Wand. I mean the...
Or Builder's Wand.
Yeah. I did like that thing you're doing over there, Chrome Mystic. I thought it was neat.
I just
Yeah, but I need to rebuild it. It doesn't fit completely yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still working on it.
Okay. Are we going to do a layer of dirt on top or grass on top? What do you want to do? Like, up here.
I think grass would be the best up there. Then it'll look kind of like a little park. Ain't that what you're going for?
Yeah, basically. Well, this is actually going to be usable space. We can start with grass, but I would like to do, like, people could use it for farm space or livestock or whatever the case may be. I think it would be good to bring a set of stairs, just a nice slim one, right down like that. Twould behoove us.
The Builder's Wand doesn't like dirt. What the heck?
Mine does. Oh crap! It turned it all to grass blocks.
That's fine. The grass in the lower levels will go away. Yeah, sorry, Patrice Madu. This is actually a private whitelisted server for my people who support me on Patreon or on YouTube sponsorship, YouTube Gaming. Yeah, I don't know any servers that are actually running 164 gasbonic acid. Sorry.
All of a sudden, it's now all dirt blocks. Hold on!
Ah!
Getting a little overexcited there.
Undo.
I was trying to bury that.
The grass will grow.
Yeah,
eventually.
AC, I tell you what, if you think that there are improvements that could be made to Tinkers, I do know that Boney is probably willing to take suggestions on that front. Okay. For now, it's a big dark space. What I'm thinking is, okay, we learned the hard way that you cannot have floodlights aimed at each other.
Don't do what I did, please no.
But we could cross some.
Also, and no redstone conduits, or at least not
Minimal
loud
redstone conduits. 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure that problem with the updating redstone conduits might be better now.
New subscriber.
I haven't wanted to risk it, so.
Sure, it has been a few versions since that was an issue.
Yeah, we've had a lot of updates since then. Whoop, that didn't work.
Oh.
Yeah, I really need to.
The ugly texture blocks.
Yeah, that's what the Not Enough Wands Builder's Wand does. With
the extra utilities wand will work on those.
Yeah, I figured it was just an issue of the Not Enough Wands one.
But extra utilities watering can was supposed to make grass grow.
Use bone meal.
You're creative. You can use all the bone meal you want.
Or are you talking about grass spread?
Grass spread.
Grass spread. It's nighttime, you genius.
Honey.
Oh, yeah, that might have something to do with it.
The Greater C is asking if you thought about letting the test server crew help decorate all the green space.
I'm
This is
on the
itching
test
to-
server crew.
It says he's itching to get his hands on it.
What
Or
do you
her, whichever.
What do you mean, this space right here? Oh, hey,
I'm
Effect,
assuming
what's
so.
going on? Yeah,
Hi,
Greater,
effect.
Greater C, if you, yeah, Gasbonic Acid, we're not a search engine for you, dude. Go look elsewhere. Let's see. I'm itching. Yes, this is the whole point of this Greater C is public space. If you want to go ahead and come up here and start moving in, quote unquote, you could pick a tower and pick a floor and basically start putting your stuff. What we're going to have is this same building here we're working on is going to be replicated at the actual four corners. So this is going to be Xeroxed. We have to make the master, though, so everybody can copy it. Oh, that's a good idea. Hang on a sec.
Ooh, that's nice.
Let's change what's under it.
Oh, I like that.
Yep, that's good. We are going to have to put a little bit of a fence with a gate and a pressure plate so that when coming up, we can have livestock down here and they won't come up the ramp, but that's fine. So yeah, Greater C, I think there is at spawn a teleporter that's been set up that comes to the middle of this atrium right here. If you want to come up here, more power to you. Come on up. It is a community space.
I had no idea my design would get used so much in this build.
Oh yeah, it's ended up being very, 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 very good.
Somebody missed some
And yeah, this is what I was talking about with the floodlights. We actually have grass,
spots. Yeah.
dark spots on the grass. We can't just light up or paint glowstone because we're going to end up with, you know, parts that can't get used for like grass or livestock or whatever. So I was just kind of thinking, do we want to... Oh, that looks nice. I like that. Do we want to do floodlights? Because we could do floodlights on these two back outer walls. If we wanted to, we could put a floodlight like right here. And then, or maybe just have it protrude a little bit. Have it stick out, you know? And we can put the battery right underneath it. And then just space them out evenly along both walls so they cross. And we should have tons of lighting. I think there's even an equivalent floodlight for growth lamps. If I remember
Oh,
right.
the
Isn't there,
UV lights, yeah.
The
Think
dark
so.
utilities, doesn't that have a light source too?
Dark utilities? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's got some kind of lamp in it too, I think, doesn't it?
We don't have that mod. I literally tried to add dark utilities, the one mod. After I got all the other necessities and updates, I added dark utilities with 5 gigs of dedicated memory on the pack, and it wouldn't update. It wouldn't. I mean, it
Yeah,
wouldn't.
you just won a raffle.
It wouldn't post.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yes, those are chisels and bit steps, Marcus Hutzler. Don't they look awesome?
I'm
wanna-
sorry, it's the dark stone lamp from Quantum Flux.
Dark stone lamp? What does it do?
It's just an always-on light source.
Yeah, but how big of an area are we talking about here?
Hold on. The empty area. Here we go.
That was literally what I was about to do.
It's a slightly larger torch, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that still doesn't solve the problem. We still need to get it. Excuse me, sneezing.
That's you.
We still need to get it
Yes,
all the way
bless you.
across.
What if, are you gonna have a solid ceiling, or
It's gonna be
is it all
glass.
gonna be glass?
It's gonna be glass, but I mean, it's the factor of if it's nighttime, this is all going to turn into a massive monster spawner, and that is a no-no.
Well, if you were gonna have some stone up there, you could put the floodlights up there and hide them.
We could do a solid ceiling and point the floodlight straight down, but the floodlight straight down do a 3x3. Whereas
oh,
if
jeez.
we put them over here, it is a 3x3 column that goes forever.
Or until it hits a solid block at least.
Yeah.
What kind of floodlight? It should be renamed Spotlight.
I know.
Okay. Just give me a second.
I'll stay over here in the corner and monitor the TPS. Hello, Ferg.
I'm monitoring the GPS watcher.
I can't remember.
Okay, now I'm happy with the tree base. I have to chisel a bit.
You see this? Do you see any X's in a massive column going all the way across the far wall?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see any X's right here. The nearest X's I see start over here, literally. This is the
I
dark
thought
zone.
that's what you were talking about. Is the
No.
below.
Like, over here, this is one spotlight. One floodlight.
Well, why can't it? And
Is that all of them?
Yeah, that's all of
That's
them.
all of it.
that's all of them.
Also, this is going to drive me literally bonkers. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's definitely appropriately named.
so that's it. That is the entirety of the area. We need 2 floodlights. That's it. Okay. I'm going to catch up on chat real quick. Effect 2.0, the smartass says, do you want a dirt house? Let me know. I'm like a pro at building it. No charge. Yes, he will. Effect will build you a dirt castle for free, ladies and gentlemen. He's that, he is that, just, he's that giving to his community.
Now, if only he'd do it with chisels and bits, then he'd have options.
Okay.
Okay, the stairs are nice, but they need to be fixed or they're going to drive me bonkers.
What do you
What's wrong
mean?
with them?
Oh, I see why. Little gap in between each set of stair.
But you're talking about the top and the bottom? Yeah, these aren't stairs. These are decoration. If somebody wants to make some normal stairs and put them on top. But those things weren't designed for stairs.
There, you feel better now? They worked as stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna get... Actually, no, I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. It's gonna drive somebody nuts, so I'll do it this way.
Is there any way to play Minecraft? There's always somebody driving nuts.
Pretty much. Which is why I'm doing it the manual way, because somebody's gonna grouse. I do it intentionally just to set people off. Why don't you use world edit?
Use the builder's wand. Organize your chests.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, really? You only had to fix the bottoms, so there, are you happy now?
Literally.
Yeah, that didn't help. You're still hopping up it.
Literally unplayable. He's hopping up it because it is a stair. It is not a slope. It looks like a slope. It's a stair. In terms of mechanics.
Yay, Minecraft mechanics. Wait, it's the funnest mechanics.
Minecraft doesn't really do slopes. Doesn't do rounded stuff. With Carpenter's blocks, under 1.7.10, there was a setting for slopes, Carpenter slopes, and how smooth the ascension was, and you could adjust it and make it look like you were going up a slope or a set of stairs. The problem was, the more slope-like you made the animation, the worse your frame rate dropped as it was trying to compensate for Minecraft being Minecraft. So, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yup.
Woodblock says, I'm triggered. Also, Effect says, what's organizing? Never heard of that word. Yeah, go look it up, please. I'm so glad. I love you to death, Effect, but I'm so glad that I'm not on your island on Life in the Buffer. You would drive me bonkers. I've almost come within an inch of killing Ferg too. It's like, look, is it
On
so
more
hard?
than one occasion.
Is it so hard to separate things? No. Why did the? I was about to say, where did the levers go?
I replaced
Behind
them
the
by
wall.
painted redstone.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. You're officially not fired.
Yay!
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, see, this whole thing's lit up by 2 floodlights. I like it. There's one slight dark band right here, but I mean, it's just barely.
Once you get stuff going in here, you won't notice it anyway.
I tell you what, we haven't turned this on in a while. It'll confuse all the people on Beam. Let's flip on some Vagrant Vision so people can see how I see things. Dun-dun-dum.
Yeah.
There we
See
go.
how scary I look in black and white, huh?
Yeah, dude, you're scary in color, much less black and
New
white.
subscriber.
Bernardo Burr has subscribed. Thank you very much, Bernardo. I always organize my chests. I put them all in an RS or AE and call it a day.
Yeah, that's about what I do.
Yeah, Kiro, manual building. I'm just so stuck on that. It is just such an ingrained thing. I know it is easier for me to measure things while I'm manually building. It is easier for me to... it gives me time to think about what the next step is going to be.
Oh, look. Chrome Mystic is using my favorite lighting technique all through my mountain.
What, hidden glowstone?
No. The giant balls of light that were everywhere.
Oh, yes.
Oh god.
Yeah, that tether
They're
thing
just
is-
here for measurement so I can copy it to the other
yeah,
buildings once we have them.
it's literally just for spacing. Those things aren't staying there. Otherwise, I'd kill him. I mean,
I'm actually kind of
Fire
surprised.
from.
Although that one room I had was really neat where they were all, it looked like stars.
Dark Preacher says, "Yay, I had a good idea. I was going to watch on Beam, but forgot and went to YouTube automatically," says Blue Blocks. I am doing it on Beam now. Had some more orbs. Hashtag triggered. I actually don't mind the orbs. They don't bother me. I actually think the ones from Psy look better. That's me, though.
Yeah, they do look a lot nicer. I will give them that. They don't look like dandelion tufts.
Yeah.
Then again, I never got past level 2 or 3 in size so far.
I ain't even gonna touch Psy because I ain't gonna have no clue what I'm doing.
Copy and paste, dude. Copy and paste. There is literally, if you go to reddit.com/r/spell compendium or Psy spell compendium, there's an entire set of threads on that have been stickied on the right hand side on how to get through Psy's tutorials level by level. So it will
Oh,
take
nice.
you, yeah, it'll take you step by step with a copy and paste program that will get you to the next ranking, which is hashtag brilliant.
So even I might use Psy.
Yeah, and then you just troll that subreddit, or maybe start asking folks on the Discord to post links or whatever. I think what I'm going to do, I've had a lot of folks ask if I could start posting my Psy spells somewhere, a static location. So what I might do is encourage folks to use the forums that they never do. I might start a thread on the League of Ordinary Gamers forums to actually get, where's a corner? Here's a corner. To actually get, what? No, yeah, let's say, what are you doing? These are going to look like the railing. Which means I need to do, oh gosh, is there an internal?
I'm on it.
There should be.
Yeah, there is.
It's upside.
No, I got it. Let's put
Down. No, the one.
this one. It is that, go away, and that. Ta-da! All the parts are already made. We just literally need to copy and paste it. So yeah. Sentience acquired. Beginning purge. What? Who's on the console?
We'll say who's on the console.
That is, guarantee you that is either Trunks is way up way too late and he's got some beer in him, or it's a Dark Preacher getting sassy.
Bye, Ferg.
Yeah.
Nope. I refuse to leave. I am going to squat in this corner.
He's going to stick around like a bad rash.
No one wanted to hide you, Ferg, but you ran around.
Yeah, he has to catch me first. You have to catch me to ban me.
It's a slash command. We actually don't need to catch you to ban you.
I know.
I'm thinking enough is enough with the glass. Let's just do a solid roof on this and call it a day.
Last Go player for craft.
What?
What?
Now we just get some glowstone painted ones and insert them in various places. That is the same part. I'm almost 100% sure. Let's do this, 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 this. Okay. When isn't Dark Preacher sassy? It's probably a good point.
He has to be. He's stuck with me and life in the buffer.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Has he pushed you off the edge yet, Ferg?
I would like to inform everybody that Berg is self-pushing.
Help with that.
Yeah, he doesn't need help with that. He's killed himself plenty of times. We don't need to push him off. Okay. I'm not sold on the lighter parts on the bottom, but it'll work for now.
Just because you don't need to push him off doesn't mean you can't do it anyway.
That's true. That is 100% true. Okay, this is, I think, where I would like to get some. Let's get some of this and some of this. Nope, I don't need two of you. I think this is where some glass panes that are the same color as the outside glass would be a good idea, maybe. So we could have, oh yeah, I do need mine. Nope, that's wrong. Yeah, I'll do it over here and I'll get the other bits here in a second.
You mean like this?
Yep, that's it. Exactly. 100%. Tell you what, this community space is going together way faster than anybody kind of expected. I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to change one thing over here.
Yeah, that kind of happens when you got 5 people building.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Ooh, the panes are a nice touch.
Oh yeah, nice pole. We'll go down here. You have access to the lower area, which is nice. If we wanted to, you could use this for garden space. You could use it for tree growth, because this is tall enough in the middle. You could probably get some pretty big trees in here, I think. We could do... it's enough green space that you can actually do Botania. We could have one of these that actually had a community blood altar in it that people could set up. You know, there's tons of things you could do with these.
We could add a full-size wood farm in one of these.
Oh, right. I need to get the corners. Oh, you're doing that. Never mind. Yeah, isn't this supposed to be... Oh, these don't have... Whoops.
well.
Those were done without tops. Hang on a sec.
When you update the lights, then they will be back.
When we update the lights?
Yeah, I put the glowstone next one, and then the top came back for me.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Womp.
Boiler.
Oh, I forgot the glass connected around the corners. Shows what I know.
Okay. We could, if we wanted to, put stairs up to the roof and have the roof as a giant space if we really wanted to be ambitious. But I'm going to hold off on that for now. The bigger issue is that now...
Wagram,
Yeah?
do you plan to use these here as stairs, or will the stairs be added later?
Who, what, where? These things?
The ramps.
Little ramps.
Ramps or stairs. I do think these might not actually fit very well. We might want to get some stairs that we can use here that are made out of the basalt. Yeah, I'm not dead set on keeping these things here because I like them better, like over here as
I
decoration.
think the basalt chairs are really ugly.
Well, we can. Is that with chisel and bits too?
That's not the same kind of basalt we're using. We're using chisel basalt, and that's quark basalt.
Yeah, we have to chisel them, then we can.
Yes, you're gonna have to make them with chisel and bits, but that should be pretty
On it.
easy. Yeah. The bottom needs more patterns.
Stairs
to
are
it.
really easy with chisel and bits.
Yes, you are right, Blue Fox. The bottom does need more pattern on it, but what I'm probably going to do is pull it out one more layer, and then we can do some of the fans like we have over here. Why are these fans offset again? Who messed with these? Ender offset. What the heck? Is it going to readjust every time I log out or what? Yeah, it looks like these aren't actually offset because when I do this, they reset. Yeah, there's some rendering problems, a sync problem. Anyway, probably going to do more of these fans across the bottom. We could fit probably 4 of them, maybe 5, 4 in the corners, and then 1 in the middle. And then do a different color to kind of a mosaic to fill in the rest of that. I think that could be a thing, yeah. Definitely.
You might want to get. I like the rampy looking ones. Just the solid color.
Hating blocks? What's going on? Twitch side of things. What's happening?
I booped somebody.
Which side there or here? I mean, Twitch or?
Twitch.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Totally missed it.
You know you still have Vagrant Vision on, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the comment about the gray part or the other gray part?
Yes, that was me being snarky, but also just I was making sure that was intentional.
Yep. Yep. So yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Best design wins.
Dragon, and you might want to do the look at it from the side.
Tell you what, let's do. Let's do this. There we go. Yes. Let's see. Whoopsie. I do think when you're in the middle of placing The thing for chisels and bits jumps around a little bit. It reminds me of placing stuff in Arc, which can be infuriating at points. Okay. So now if we want to do, we can actually have a ladder or another set of stairs going up from the rampway. And people could actually use the roof for something. Like we could put a blood altar up here if we wanted to. You know, all sorts of options that we have at our disposal.
Mm.
What are you doing? Somebody just blew out a block on the outside. Okie dokie. We'll come back over here. Yeah, I think that's going to look really good. I'm not that great of a builder personally, but I've been trying lately. I don't expect everybody to have the same motivation to do the creative thing, or try to make things pretty. I get it, some people are challenged enough by just the survival aspect. I'm hip. I tend to run about 50-50 in terms of survival and creative. I get ideas like this that I just want to see built, and sometimes I don't want to wait for the survival side of me to get the resources to do it. Now, when I do make something this big, 100% in survival, it definitely feels amazing. You really feel like you conquered something. But, hey, somebody got this wrong. And this is where I used the swapping wand. Do a little bit of that. Okay. Yeah, I do think this is going to be, hopefully, a much used community space. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we won't have to reset the server in 2 weeks for some dumb reason. Sky Mall is getting fancy, says Dark Preacher. Thank you.
And I helped.
Where is the food court, says Donny Mims. Technically speaking, that's going to be one of the big buildings they're making right now. Though, if somebody wanted to do auto crafting or set up a big cooking with blockheads on their apartment level, they could probably do that.
Yeah.
I think we need some big signs where people can actually write down what is found where. So if you build a huge kitchen, that people who get to the Sky Mall know where to go.
Well, I figured what we'll probably do is we can set up some signs, like some, not signs, screens. Let me get one and we can experiment real quick. Let's see, screen, creative screen. At RF Tools. Oh, what is it? It's actually just called text or something like that. Yep, there it is. We could do this. I'm gonna have to get a few of these. But if we wanted to, say you could just, well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to be all really that's in there. Actually, no, that's not true. Heck with it. Let's do them all the way down. Okay, so we actually have some creative screens with text modules. People could adjust. Somebody sneezed.
Yeah, that was my wife.
Let's do North Tower. Actually, I guess it's just let's do North. One of the things that drives me batty about the text modules is there's no center function for the text. Nope, see? Go over here. Good enough. And this will be see if I can spell. Yep. So we have signs denoting people can add different things to different lines as needed. Yeah. Okay. Diamond says, just got here, cool build. Is this creative just for the sake of building, or is there a goal? There is actually a goal for this build. This is supposed to be community space. This is going to be used where people can occupy. Each tower has 6 different floors on it, not counting the lobby. So there's 3 up and 3 down, which means that there are 24. Yeah, that's right. 24 different suites that people can actually use here on the server. They can claim one for themselves, and one person could set up, let's say, an automatically stocked kitchen that's got all the stuff for cooking for blockheads, is what somebody just mentioned. Or somebody could set up a whole bunch of decorative stuff or just display some little flair. Maybe they came up with some cool patterns for things, like furniture that they did with chisels and bits parts, and they want to show them off so other people could copy those. Lots of things.
Also, cyberware would be a good one too.
Yes, somebody could do a cyberware setup if they wanted to. Scanner, robosurgeon, stuff like that. These big buildings here are going to be green space, a shadow clinic. That means you have to put it on the bottom floor, Chrome Mystic. These are green space basically for doing gardens or tree farms or, livestock, whatever the case may be. So you're going to be able to walk around here. It is intentionally narrow around here. It's supposed to slow you down a little bit. But what I'm probably going to do is have it where you can get... Why do these keep showing up? I keep changing them. And let's get this back. And do this. Might do this so you can walk through here. Got the railing you can look through and over, see what's going on down there. But we also have the ramp, so you can get down to that level and do some work. The whole thing's lit up, even though we do have a little bit of a dark spot here. The whole thing is lit up by 2 flood lamps, so we don't have to worry about mobs spawning or anything like that. It is safe. Come through here. Whoop, not there. We're gonna have the same thing here. But yeah, once you get out to one of the lobbies in these things, you can kind of move around as needed. There's Gabbro. We have already got folks in the community that are milling about. This is kind of, right now, this is a bit of a kind of an observation, decorative level. You can get down here and see the lower tower sections. just generally hang out. But what I want to do is bust this out and have water go all the way down to a kind of a gazebo thing on the bottom, so that it's kind of like a ground building that will have this single column of water going all the way through the build. Pied Piper, this is you can be presumptuous. It's actually VC4 on the test server. Yeah. Okay, presume away.
Well, also with community builds like this, it's great at displaying all the mods
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in terms of if
you
this
get
is
too.
if this is for creative, always server, this is actually a survival server. People do have the option if they need to use creative for some specific purpose of testing something, we can give it to them. But for the most part, this is intended to be a survival server that people can use to actually test the pack, early game, mid game, things like that. The important parts of a mod pack. I do a lot of creative builds because I am primarily a creative builder. That's just the way I work. That's one of my biggest skill sets, and that's what I like. So I am doing this creative. However, people that are using it will probably be survival, stepping up here and setting up and cross-linking back to their base, I expect. Dark Preacher says in all caps, Deadpool. So yeah.
That's because there's actually somebody in there with that name.
Yeah, all caps. Which is interesting. Also, hi Deadpool. I liked your movie. So yeah.
All caps.
All caps.
Use control for cool.
Okay, I'm thinking it kind of hurts.
Actually saw X-Men Apocalypse over the holiday. That was pretty cool.
I liked that a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah, that one was good.
Bits of it, I was kind of like, wait, what? But for the most part, I liked it more than I thought I would. Oh, right, that's not going to work. Hang on. I gotta think about this now.
Wagram, what do you think about big screens on the towers themselves?
Oh, on the front? Yeah, can you do a big screen with like a number or something, or a symbol? Like A tower, B tower, C tower, D tower, whatever. Or maybe we could do N, E, W, and S. Yeah, something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Might
and
be
here's
better off going
where
with
the center command would be nice.
Might be better off going with the extra utility stream.
You would have to have a GIF that you can point it to on the internet. And we do not have that made just yet. Timed out for excessive symbols by Nightbot. Okay. Yeah. I think Mr. Preacher's figured out that we get people on the server, I mean in the stream chat sometimes, that start spamming subtly, slowly, doing an emoji here, an emoji there, to test what's turned on and what's turned off, and they use it to see what they can get away with, and then they fire up a script or something to, you know, chat bomb the actual stream. So yeah. Yes, it drives me nuts that there's no center command, left, right, or center align command for the text things on the RF Tools screens. I've told McJitty about that like at least 5 times, and he just doesn't get what I'm talking about. So yeah. Yeah, I figured we could have or end up with a situation where these green spaces end up getting kind of shared by the towers that they are between, you know? Different denizens of different towers might say, oh, we want to make this one between us all farms or all livestock or you know, whatever. Like, you could set up, there's enough space down here, you could set up a big multicolored sheep farm. That could be a thing.
Multicolored sheep farms. Yay!
Yep.
I can do that.
Okay, if I do this.
Does that mean the farms would be multicolored or that the sheep would be multicolored?
Both.
Yes. Wasn't there a mod? Somebody said there was a mod that added a freestanding ladder.
You know what I really miss is that rope ladder.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
The carpenter's ones were okay, but I just love that rope ladder.
See if we can do something like maybe this. And I guess do that. That is in the very corner, so we come back over here. We do the same thing. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. Okay. Go over here, go over here. Okay. I think, yep, that's what it is supposed to look like. So there's now actually ladder access to the roof, which means people can use the roof space.
Yay!
Okay, I'm back.
Took you long enough.
I was on the phone. Want to make sure my
Hi,
friend
back
got
on
back
perch.
home safe and didn't die in the roads.
Technicalities.
Look at this rusty metal ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
Ladder-
fitting for it though. It works.
Our ladder choices are limited, to say the least.
Yeah. I like the shape of them. I just wish I could change like the color to be not rusty.
Like the carpenter's ones.
Yeah.
Platforms. The platforms.
Chisels and bits work like the carpenter's ones did.
Yeah, it actually would be nice if you could chisel and if you could chisel like the @chisel mod if they had ladder variants. I think that would be nice. There are no ladders on the platforms mod. We could do a ramp up or down. I could swap out the little platform, the ladder goes up, but
Are we making Times Square now?
what the heck is that?
Apparently Times Square.
Chrome Mystic is messing with the Extra Utils 2 screens. That's the default, I think. They require
Yeah, it is.
they require textures that we do not have.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out if I can use what kind of image I can use on Imager, because you
Also-
can basically use any image on the internet.
Also, you have it too big. Just technicalities. Wait a minute, I saw somebody say something. Can it get Vagram live stream on that? Maybe. You'd get a static picture. You would not get a moving image.
Three colors and one in Vagram Vision.
The safety hazard, no railing, someone will fall. We can only hope, Johnny Mims. We can only hope. Hey, Sin Eyes, what's going on? So, yeah. I do not feel like starting the other 3 buildings right now. If somebody else wants to start taking measurements, I'm not going to stop them. But I do think we are over 2 hours. We're at 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm thinking we might wind things up here in the next 10 minutes. Might be a good stopping point. We have made massive progress. We now have a template for what the other 3 buildings need to look like and how big they need to be. And other folks can just kind of copy those at leisure. And yeah, that is a safety hazard. I guess I could go like that. Maybe that's a good way to do it. There we go. Less hazardous. Not much, but slightly. Of course, we don't have any safety.
Yes, you had safety rails.
Yeah, I don't have safety railings on the ramps down, but you know, I can only go so much. Panes of glass look horrible on sloped surfaces. So.
Oh yeah.
Doop, 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 doop.
Can I have 2 floors?
No.
It doesn't like your logo as an image.
Error.
That's
Error.
probably because you're pointing
Charge
at
them
one.
extra rent.
That's probably because you're pointing at one that actually has transparency. It's that, or
I created one without.
well, it's either that or you're pointing at one that actually does not have, or it's not. It's doing that because this doesn't have any grid power to work off of.
It has about 150 grid power at the moment.
I'm seeing 0 out of 14.
Because it shows your grid power, not mine.
That's not how it works if I look at other objects that are placed next to you, too. At least I don't
Because
think
it shows for me 24.42 out of 156.
Well, at any rate,
Or creative power.
It's not working. No, we've discovered creative power is bugged, and we need to remove it from the Let's Play server. We can't place a creative block, Dragon Racer. We need to remove the ones from the LP server because it gives 10,000 grid power to everybody on the server.
Oh.
Whoops.
Not the person that places it. So everybody in the LP server right now has 10,000 grid power, and we need to remove the ones that spawn and replace them with a power grid set up specifically for each builder on the actual server. And we will do that later. I like the error screen, says Pied Piper. Yeah, that screen's too high anyway, dude. You're supposed to be doing it down where I know you're testing, but I say for now we just remove it and stick with the RF tool screens. I would really like to get a design that we could do in chisels and bits, but that's me.
Wait.
Don't these things require like a button so you can call the elevator? That thing?
For now, you have to call it on the screen.
Ooh.
So, move. Get off, Berg. Jeez. Okay, so if I do that, I sent it to the roof. That do anything? Nope. Okay, that does not do anything. There is no call button.
You just have to use the touch screen.
Whoosh. Okay. Elevators work. They're a bit wonky, but they work. Okay.
I think I found the error. My image was too large.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to achieve, Sorrel, and he's trying to get one of my logos on there. Blue Box says, I want 10,000 grid power. What'd you do with it? There's only so much you can do. Grid power is pointless. You make a ton of grid power so that you can actually power the upgrades you put in generators, which seems silly to me. Because it's already using extra resources even quicker. If you make a lava gen, then it is going to have...
Yay!
Yay!
Who was that had pushed the talk down? If you have a lava gen from a lava generator from Extra Utils, and you put upgrades, speed upgrades in it, yes, it generates lava. I mean, it generates power faster, but it's also using lava faster, which is enough of a penalty for me that I don't see why that. Chrome, these are supposed to have unique symbols.
I just was using it for a test.
Supposed to have unique symbols.
Well, he could use that and make the symbols for each one of these.
That was my plan.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you were going to leave the logo up, I would have rather you leave it higher up on the building like you had it. Anyway, it's not the point. My big thing is, I don't see why you need to have it burn through your lava quicker to make more power and require you to build a whole bunch of dumb generators just to make grid power for the upgrades. That seems excessive. The only thing you really use grid power for that it makes sense is the flight ring. That's it. So yeah, exactly. What I don't know what I would do with it, but still.
It's actually used on transfer nodes and for the pipes too.
Yeah.
Like the more upgrades you put in it, the more grid power it actually uses.
Yeah, that's the upgrades though. The pipes themselves don't use it. Again, that's just one of those things that seems kind of excessive to me. I'm not sure why it's a thing. That's what I'm talking about. That is an N to me. And we have an S. Yeah, see, Dragon Racer's actually doing lettering. This makes me happy. Now, if you want to put the VC4 logos on the tower, put them higher up.
I wonder if we could do the VC4 logo and just have, instead of the 4 on the bottom, north, south, east, and west.
Well, that's the thing is that if we did it with the extra util screen, somebody's going to have to edit those GIFs and put them together. And I don't feel like doing that.
Ah.
That's not a dynamic thing you can do.
It is a bit of a pain. You have to upload it to
Imager.
Imager, most likely.
Yeah.
And
Yep, you have to put it on Imager.
Which is why I don't bother with it, much less the fact that I don't like it. So, yeah. So basically, make a stupidly fast cobble gen. There we go. Yeah, see, we got logos up on the top now.
I will add better ones soon.
See, I think that looks good. It does look nice. It's bright. I can see it pretty far away. It's kind of a little glitchy, but that's probably some of the mods we're using to perform for performance sake. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay, I got the elevator call buttons working.
Oh, is there such a thing?
I have a little bit of redstone conduit hidden behind the screen. The redstone signal has to reach the elevator block, not the screen.
Okay. What tower do you have working in so far?
East.
Whoop, wrong one. I don't have to look at my blooming map now, which is awesome.
Okay, we'll send it to the roof.
Zoom.
And then... ta-da!
There you go. Bottom level. Awesome. Yeah, I could see maybe having a walkway that came out from the front to the bottom levels and connected in the middle. Have a little ring right around the waterfall. That could be neat, but I don't know. I'm calling the elevator. This is the only bad thing. You get somebody higher up in the building that's deciding to troll you.
I like how you float through that elevator.
So yeah, very cool, very cool. Okay. I'm actually going to swap to Facecam. Okay. Put beacons on top of each tower to make it look like a spotlight or something. Not a bad idea. However, if I did that, I did kind of like the idea of each tower being able to use the roof as a community space. I thought that was neat. So if we put beacons up here, we could put beacons floating. Oh gosh, let me see.
Those towers nearly done with the elevator call buttons as well.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. We could put beacons somewhere, but I mean, beacons don't really serve a purpose other than having a big vertical beam of light. The buffs are kind of meh. Hi, Othlon. The Othlon Nova says, "Hi, babe. Love your face. How you doing, Othi? I saw your new hair. I don't know what color it is, but I think you said it was pink. Or pink, right?
It's pink.
Yeah, I saw a comment on either Discord or Twitter. My wife has pink hair, but I suspect it's a slightly less punk shade of pink. So yeah.
West Tower is done.
Cool. Okay, I'm thinking this is going to be a good point to call it. I do appreciate everybody coming by. I'm thinking I'm going to look into maybe restarting the creative build streams maybe every Friday. Traditionally, we did them Friday afternoons, 2 o'clock. I don't know if we want to continue that. I might. I'm not sure. But as it stands right now, I do want to bring them back. It's just a matter of scheduling and when. And we will figure that out. Dragon Ball Z, Gabra. Anyway. Yeah, I do appreciate everybody. This has been a couple of streams for the New Year's, kicking things off, getting things started right with a nice big creative community build, which makes me very, very happy, and everybody pitching in. We made huge progress on this today, and I can't wait until we can start getting some people on the server moved in up here so they can start claiming rooms and just generally using it as a community space. That's the whole point to it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Blue Box says, yeah, I just wanting it for the lights. Yeah, as a vertical beam of light, it is actually pretty useful.
I have 4 in my base just for the lights.
Yeah. So yeah, everybody have a good night. I'm going to be live streaming again on Tuesday afternoon from the Forgecraft server, I think. I don't know the status of Forgecraft. There have been rumors and rumblings of a reset to 1.11 something, but I don't think we have enough mods yet, so that's probably still on hold. Otherwise, I will see you on Tuesday afternoon. Remember, you can go to vagram.com/streaming. That's where my schedule is. And it is not up to date yet. I will probably update it later this evening for the sake of the rest of the week or tomorrow. But it will be updated by Tuesday. So, see you later. Everybody have a good day. Have a good weekend. And hopefully we have a good year. Bye.